Good morning, die-harders. Who's ready to live free or die hard with a vengeance? This is the Shogun coming to you live from my undisclosed location, right here on the S&W Experience Podcast, episode 60, part 2. Here we go. It's definitely...
Yeah.
Hey man, were you mad when you found out that the CIA guy who got shot at the beginning of BVS was Jimmy Olsen? Oh, is it just like,
I don't even lie, man.
okay.
Why? Yeah, because like he's got a bag over his head, all these things. I'm like, okay, who the fuck that? And they tell us who it was, and it's like, oh well, why should I care? Because you never introduced the character to us. You never had screen time. We never got time to like him, so we can feel sad when we lose him. So what was the point? I think Zach just didn't know what to do with him, and he was like, okay, fucking kill him. I don't care.
Yeah, but if you don't know what to do with the character, just don't have the character. Like,
exactly. Like it could be just a random reporter for the Daily Planet.
yeah.
Being Jimmy makes no sense. Just in Superman had no reaction. But then also, Superman wasn't even working that long at the EP to even care about Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because it had been like years minimum since MOS.
I mean,
Yeah.
people were still...
Very interesting.
Oh wait, Goth was... Metropolis was rebuilt, right? So it was like a few years? I mean,
how long do rebuilding projects take in first world countries?
it takes a while, dude. Like...
Here it takes like 10 years, but America? Just look how fast it took to completely clear New York of the broken Twin Tower. They were gone by October. And now it's a parking lot. So, there's real life precedent.
Yeah, it's definitely... Also, in regards to BVS, there was this scene where, the scene where Bruce is, like, racing through town, like, talking to somebody on the phone, and, Zod flies through the building, and that guy dies, and then Bruce yells, like, Jack! It's like, I don't give a fuck about that dude. I'm sorry, but I don't know who the fuck that is, and I do not care. Just...
Why do they even try to do that? I don't even know, man. I guess it was supposed to be like an underrated character or something.
There was this,
Jack.
there's this thing, like, people also online were like, why couldn't that have been Lucius Fox? We might have actually cared if they did. Would you have cared? If instead of Jack, he just yelled, Lucius! Would you have cared?
I guess I would have cared because of Morgan Freeman's incarnation. So
Yeah.
our mind would naturally go, okay, if Morgan Freeman's version was that warm and kind, then maybe this universe's one also would be. So we would have reason to care to be like, oh no, like a father to Bruce, in some sense,
Yeah.
And I sweet mildly, even though the character would have had zero screen time. Yeah, I guess we would have cared. More, at least.
Yeah. It's like, oh no,
'Cause now it's
a building of Wayne
lost
employees. Yeah.
It as well,
Yeah. And he has more reason to go after Superman,
Exactly. Yeah.
Shit, though. But
But it's interesting though.
Yeah.
To hear the news about him and Lobo.
Lobo. Wait,
Yeah,
Jason
man,
people...
there's
Oh, yeah,
news
people
about
want
Lobo.
Jason Momoa to play Lobo. I'm like, but he's already Aquaman, so...
The character himself, act himself. Let me just show you. He's spoken about him. You know what's funny is that for some reason, Momoa spoke Lobo quite a lot in his career before getting Aquaman. And then he got Aquaman, and then he kind of stopped the Lobo talk. But now, just look at this. So now there's like rumblings with James Gunn, and he's throwing some shade, like not shade, but he's throwing some subliminals that Lobo might be in very interesting. It's very interesting.
They'd have to find some way to explain this, though. I mean, Jason Momoa and Aquaman playing yeah.
Because they would have a similar face, which might be a joke in universe, given that in DCU, Superman once masqueraded as Batman in one episode.
Yeah.
Given that their faces aren't the same, but they have in terms of
yeah. They even did that on the cartoon, dude. Like Superman thing. Yeah.
The one where man is infested by these nanobots that came into his ear, and then while he's missing and kidnapped, Superman is Batman for like a week. And in that week, he surpassed everyone. People like Bane, Penguin. They're like, how the hell is he so strong now?
Yeah.
But yeah, could be turned into an in-universe gag. But I honestly wouldn't care that much. Given that Lobo would probably have a considerable amount on him. I mean, not like a lot, because Momoa himself looks like Lobo naturally. But I would think it would be enough to distinguish him and just Aquaman.
Because Lobo is huge in the comics and even the cartoons, dude.
They might give Aquaman a haircut as well, maybe to shit to make the separation that you know. But yeah, and I always saw him before he was Aquaman, and this. I've said it many times. But yeah, it's funny how before he got Lobo.
Wait, what?
We'll see
Yo, dude, I'm reading this thing. It said, apparently Transformers series director MichaelBay is attached to direct DC Comics' Lobo for Warner Brothers, a project that would cost upwards of $200 billion. What the fuck?
What? Low people, James. You know many good directors. What the hell?
I mean, I could see it, but damn. MichaelBay.
For me, the best option is fucking Guillermo.
I mean, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, he could...
Would act more of a dick than Hellboy, but Guillermo would be able to just guide that movie to the skies, in fact. But Michael isn't a bad director. He's definitely eccentric. But I don't know about that. Yeah, interesting.
Well, at least we know the action's gonna be good. There's gonna be plenty of action in this film. Then
lens flare.
No, that's J.J. Abrams.
That's funny. I think since he getting made fun of, he's then it left.
Yeah. I remember he was talking about Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker. Apparently, he said that after he was reading some of the comments about it, he had the lens flare digitally removed. Oh, shit.
That's sad. That's low-key sad. Because he just got put stopping his one thing that he's known for.
Yeah. Oh, shit. J.J. Abrams, I don't think it was the right call to bring him back for Rise of Skywalker. They should have gotten somebody else. Each sequel movie should have had a different director.
You probably should have gotten the Into the Spider-Verse guy.
Really? It's more kind of comedic, ain't it?
But they were attached for a long time. They left.
Yeah.
I think for me, I've learned not to judge very one-dimensional. A director who comes up initially is having a one-dimensional cinematography, filmography. Sometimes it can surprise. Sometimes they don't. Chloe Zhao. Sometimes they do. Russo brothers. But sometimes they don't. Chloe Zhao. So yeah, it's like a very fine line that you walk on with these with these characters and trusting the vision of a director. So it's a very fine line.
It's definitely gonna be an interesting film, though. I mean, MichaelBay is Lobo. Just saying that. Just saying that alone.
It sounds so weird. It's hearing Ron Howard wants to direct like a rom-com. Like, that's how weird it sounds.
Yeah, it's odd.
Just like, what? Like Kevin Smith is directing a rom-com. Okay. Starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts. Okay. The fuck?
Yeah. It's definitely enough to make you turn your head. Like, are you sure we couldn't have found someone else? Like,
yeah. Anyone else at all? Even like Bryce Dallas Howard.
really? I mean, she directed some. Yeah, she did Mandalorian, but like, you know.
Yeah, she's stepped out her acting shoe. She's done some good things. She also did American Horror Story, Coven.
Okay.
And Black Mirror. So she's ready, she's surprised time and time again. But also, that's just a random name. I don't exactly want her.
Okay.
My top choice is still like Guillermo. Either Guillermo or Peter Jackson.
Hey man, we don't need a 3-hour fucking Lobo movie. Dude.
And also, what would a Lobo movie be about?
I don't know. He's essentially a space bounty hunter. Have him chasing some bounty somewhere and just.
Who would the villain be? His classic foe?
Personally, I would just want to adapt his appearance on the Superman the animated series. Like, someone's put a bounty on Superman and he's collecting,
Yeah, because in that series, that cartoon, him and Superman end up going to space and whatnot. It could be a Superman. I mean, I want Superman to be in the movie a lot. But it could be something having to do with Superman.
Yeah.
Like a bounty on Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, just have the two.
Like Adam.
That's more interesting though, because the fight would be a lot more brutal. Like, Black Adam would try to kill Lobo. Like, he's not trying to put him down.
Imagine if Waller had Lobo. Oh my god.
Dude! Like, Waller managed to wrangle Lobo. Just.
But I guess if he's paid enough,
yeah,
nobody would work for her. That would have been crazy. I mean, Superman alone is crazy, but Lobo, man, that would be next level.
Dude.
Yeah, and here we are once again crafting stories for studio.
Better
but at least
stories.
This time, they actually have a competent CEO. Thank God for James Gunn. So hopefully he will surprise and shock in a good way. Hopefully.
Shit, it'll be a surprise, hopefully. As long as there's no studio meddling. I mean, MichaelBay movies on their own. Yeah.
I mean, Cloud being as much as Feige has power, I know sometimes Disney has to step there,
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes has to step in and just do some things. But also, I think he has enough power now to where that's not a possibility at all, or a very small one at least.
Yeah, it's
given that it's because they were desperate enough to ask for Kevin Feige first, which is kind of insulting because
how is
you came to me, I said no. I mean, it's not really insulting. It is Kevin Feige, Kevin Feige. But I would assume part of his conditions of coming on, you don't fuck with my shit. You don't fuck with my shit. Are we in agreement? You know,
Yeah.
because I probably saw how bad things were during the Hamada regime and just everything happened with Snyder and Wonder Woman, Patty, whatnot.
You look at
I think
them
it's-
going to Kevin Feige as a negative, like they were so desperate they reached out to Feige. I don't see it that way. I think it was more a case of, okay, who's the best guy we can get for, controlling a
he's the
universe? Like,
and it's the fact that you're asking a guy who's staunchly Marvel, who's been like staunchly Marvel since like 1996. Like you're asking for his competitor. It's like the CEO of Samsung asking Tim Cook to run them because it's failing. Like, yes, Maggie is a high status individual, but what's embarrassing is that you're taking, or you are begging like quite literally the person in charge of your biggest competitor. Like your biggest competitor, you're asking him in charge. It's embarrassing because you, as a rival studio, are you that incompetent to where you just have no other option, and you're going to you're groveling to the competition? Yes, you're groveling to the right guy, but you're groveling at the guy. It's so embarrassing. And I think with Gunn, I think he was insulted being a second choice, because like being a second choice to like Michael Jackson or something, it's still good. But I think he definitely would have made a promise that he's not gonna fuck, or that they're not gonna fuck with any ideas, projects. Otherwise, he walks, because he can walk.
yeah, there's nothing keeping him
he
here.
always has a with Marvel. He can walk.
It kind of bums me out that we won't see like the first ever Kevin Feige produced DC Studios film until 2024, because the ones that are coming out now already been made. So yeah.
Yeah. Plus, with Kevin, he mostly signs a contract that I would assume he discusses in quite thorough detail with like the Disney CEO.
Yeah.
And Bob, I don't know. I know Bob has been labeled as incompetent at different times compared to the other Bob. But so far, I guess he's calling the right shots. Because, No Way Home and whatnot, and that phase 4 of film, they came in like that weird kind of transition phase between Iger and Chapek. So I don't want to blame those movies. But so far, what we have gotten in the Chapek regime, been okay. I guess he trusts Feige enough to make his own choices thematically.
They haven't all hit, but
Yeah, because most of those things were like that weird phase where we just came out of a CEO and, Feige was, I guess, short of directors and CGI departments were overworked.
yeah, that caught me by surprise, dude. When I found that out, like CGI artists at Marvel were like, we are overworked, and dude, it's like, really? From Marvel? Like,
Yeah.
dude.
I just think it goes to show that everyone, like, there's no perfect, corporation or something. There's no perfect corporation. Everyone has some shadiness, some controversy, something. Always. Marvel as well, because they had like this very beautiful, PR as like a progressive studio, and they love their LGBTQ. It's like, all of a sudden, it's like, whoa, wait, Marvel mistreats their staff? Oh no. Then it's like shocking. But, it's kind of like, understandable.
Yeah.
Because no one is, not even Disney's, for obvious reasons, but yeah.
Damn no. Speaking of
It was crazy.
obvious reasons, you hear that Dave Batista wants to be in the Gears of War movie that Netflix is making.
Yeah, the video. That's why I said the screen grab of the fan casting. Dave cast himself, of course. But yeah, I see it. I think he's a big enough Hollywood star now that he can say that and then have something potentially happen by Monday. I think he's that big now. In the past, if he was like still wrestling, if he just put a tweet saying, I want to be this character, no studio would have paid attention to him. But now that he's as big as he is, there might be a few eyes like,
Yeah. I think at one point you said something about like John Cena being in there. I was like, what? No.
Cena has the unfortunate role of just being cast as like the biggest guy in the room. That's like his thing. I mean, yeah, I guess he's a decent actor, halfway decent to good, not good. But it's not much of that because big characters can like have any personality, but he's typecast as the big guy.
Yeah.
But
Except
also
for,
it might be bad because I guess Dave, like in spot.
yeah.
Most wrestlers.
I mean, except for the Fast 9. Hey, you seen Fast 9?
I think I saw half of it.
Oh,
But
okay.
the one, yeah, you know what? Those movies, they should have just retired after it. Like, 8 should have the movie dedicated, and then that's it. You know, just that's it.
I take it you're not gonna watch 10 and 11?
Are those two confirmed?
Yeah, they're filming back to back.
Oof, I'm not gonna watch that. Not because it's just seems like taking a dead horse.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the time travel aspect of it is... I mean, it's gonna be hokey. We know it's gonna be hokey, because, like, you know, but I want to see that. Like...
Imagine if they just retcon it DC World.
What?
How crazy. They just add them in some world, some universe.
I mean, they could. I mean, if they're doing time travel, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility.
I mean, dude, Hobbs and Shaw were like a bunch of glorified super soldiers.
Yeah. Like, dude.
I mean, they've been doing like super soldier shit past 8.
Like, forget that. I mean, that scene in Fast, what's this? The 6th one? No, the 7th one, where Hobbs gets blown out of his office, falls 3 stories, and lives. Like,
Bro, the fight scene in like from the office to like the foyer to like outside. That was when I knew that this where this is going. Oh, good.
Like, dude, like when I saw him after that fight, and he wasn't even scratched up, he just had like a cast of like spies, dude, spies.
I cannot have love.
Dude, you went out of a window. You have no cuts. Like, you landed on a car. Just, dude.
Yeah, no, that's a bit crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Because even MCU, first Hawkeye has to get a grappling hook to fall safely from a few stories hiding. A few.
Yeah.
And that's the MCU. So yeah, man, that's a big.
Not only that, but in that same movie, like, he flexes out of his cast, jacks an ambulance, crashes it into a dude.
Motherfucker, injured. Your bone is not connected anymore. What do you mean flexing out of your? And then they're gonna say that he's ill. They want me to go home.
Dude, he jacks an ambulance, crashes it into a drone, and like emerges from the wreckage being like, "Woman, I am the cavalry." Just
I
what the
shout out at you.
like, I know it's a movie, but come on. Just come on.
Come on. Come on.
Jesus.
It's like they be in superhero movies without being in superhero movies. Especially Statham. I want the bitch. He disses these movies when he's pretty much been in them for the past 5 years himself.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So weird.
It is very, very weird, but it's entertaining. I'll give it that much. It's entertaining, dude.
Yeah, just your like very, very conflict. Oh, what? No. Very good stuff.
It's like that movie. You remember Wanted? That movie with like James McAvoy was like curving bullets and shit.
Like it's dumb.
Dude, there are many, many like gun experts who will tell you, first and foremost, bruh, you cannot curve bullets. I do not care what you do. It's just
This alone will tell you that.
dude, that's not how physics works. That's not how guns work. That's not how gravity works. Just
Not how anything works. Not how the theory of relativity works. It's just pretty much blunt. But I respect that.
yeah.
I respect the director just
Yeah.
because like it is his movie after all. His or her movie.
Yeah, it's this there was this video, this guy was basically explaining like writing basically, and he says he wanted to like how do I like write, and like his dad goes, "Okay, answer me this question. How do you kill a vampire?" He's like, garlic, steak to the heart." No. You kill a vampire however the fuck you want. It's your story. You can write like they can die however you say. Exactly, dude. Like that's thing. So in the context of this film, like what we call physics and relativity and all that, that's how it works in our world. But in the world of this movie, like okay, this is how physics works. So yeah.
Like a man life. Well, in this world he can.
Yeah.
Has the DCU ever how Superman can carry things the way he does? Have they ever used that explanation of the kinetic force field that like them? Have they?
No, he just flies. They don't explain Superman as much as they say like, this Earth's sun, like you can soak up the rays and the gravity is a lot less than it was on Krypton. Like that's the closest we get. The gravity is a lot less, so
he's pulling a submarine in BTS from a chain, from just the chain, like the anchor.
He's just pulling it.
He's just pulling it when it should be broken off. At that point, but he just
yeah,
it's fine.
That's pretty inefficient way of getting the submarine out of the ice, just. Because he could have carried it. We both know he could have just carried it.
Yeah, because if fucking Aquaman, my guy, so can you.
Like, why is he dragging it? Like, what? I mean, it's a cool shot. Superman dragging a submarine out of the ice, but like, you could just.
Very ineffective.
Yeah, it's ineffective. Like,
he could cause so many. Like, dude, think.
Yeah.
Imagine a giant anchor. That would cause earthquakes. The fuck.
Yeah.
That would. Traffic. And also, where do you drive? Where was he going?
I don't know. I guess.
Is there a lab?
I guess he was.
Space station.
I guess he was taking it back to shore, maybe. Like.
But he's in the Arctic. Where's the shore in the Arctic?
Is he gonna walk all the way back to?
Fucking research. I mean, he flew the rocket.
Yeah.
But cool shot, I guess. Let's suspend reality and just call it a cool shot.
Yeah, rule of cool, basically. Just, yeah. Dude, that's guy's whole filmography, basically. Like, this doesn't make sense, but it's a cool shot, so.
Yeah, that's cool, and that's good.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
now we're in a new era.
New era. You think he'll come back?
Snyder?
Yeah, you think he'll come back?
They asked him about that last week. He said, I haven't gotten any calls from Warner Brothers or anything. Could be coy, but I don't think he'd have reason to lie, but they put him through.
Yeah. And they would announce that up front, man. They would be up front being like, yo, we're getting back Schneider. They'd have no reason to keep that a secret.
And hey, nerds, we got your god back. They would have announced that the first.
Dude. Oh, shit. Though, in regards to the Snyder Bros, like, I think that whole thing, like him having this diehard fan base, I think that's really got into effect right around the time he did Sucker Punch.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Yeah. Because it was like, it was very much a case of that's who this kind of movie is for. You know, like, and the way when you'd see him in interviews, it was like he was holding up a mirror to the kind of people who'd watch this kind of shit. When they would ask him in interviews, like, why do you have these girls wear these, like, skimpy ass outfits and do all this shit? He's like, I didn't dress them like that. Like, y'all did. Like, that's what people want to see. So.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But yeah. That shit got out of control in fucking Justice League rolled out. Like, the Snyder Bros came into effect when that movie came out. Just, like...
Yeah. But also, I think, in some way, we should be thankful. Because it was like... I think if not for the effect by the Snyder Cut, we wouldn't have got Superman 3. We definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume that The Rock would have fought hard to keep Superman, you know, as something more than a cameo.
Yeah.
If we never got the Snyder, not gotten Henry Cavill's, it would have been a cameo as much as The Rock would have protested. That's even to say that his movie would be made at all. Would it be made at all? Would it be made at all if not the Snyder Cut? Maybe.
Black Adam would exist. It would just take a while longer. I feel like, yeah.
Because they were always planning to like, you know, bring him in since shit, and I was still very much in the Hamada era.
Hey, they cast him years ago. Shit.
So,
it was weird though. Like when they announced like The Rock was, you know, signed to DCU. Like, cause let's be real, he wasn't as famous as he is now. He was famous. He was doing movies and shit, but not to the extent he is now. So the fact that they would have cast him so long ago, not knowing when or where he would pop up, but they were like, yo, he's locked in, we got him. That was weird. They didn't do that for anyone else. Nobody else got cast that long ago, but The Rock. It's just...
he was the guy.
Yeah. It's strange. Like you think they'd nail down a Batman casting or a Superman casting before Black Adam, but like, dude.
I think it's because mostly, for the most bits, they like telling like these very different stories, very like never been seen before story. Wonder Woman, you know, Aquaman, like they've never been done, and I think part of that was at least getting in a future Black Adam / Shazam family villain. You know, so they had to like, secure The Rock for those future movies at the minimum. Like, sure, we've lost that, but at least we have Black Adam.
Yeah. It was. It was definitely on the topic
Oh,
of. Yeah.
you watched it as well?
No, I haven't seen Black Adam. Not yet.
Okay. Good movie though.
Yeah. I'm still
Yeah.
gonna check it out.
Give it some more time. You digital HD might come out. If it does, so you don't have to watch it. So
Alright.
unless you plan on watching it for next month, and you're just not gonna roll, I will tell you when the digital HD comes out. Okay.
Alright, man. So,
Yeah.
I'll definitely hold on. I mean, it's not like there's a rush or anything, you know? So I'll definitely hang in for that digital HD.
Yeah.
Speaking of, like, good stories, man, like, I genuinely, a part of me thought they were gonna kill Namor in Black Panther, because when she fired that thruster at him and his back got all burned up, I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
she's gonna kill him.
No, okay, this nigga's fried.
Yeah. Dude.
Like, this is how he's killed. But I guess somewhere in between, she found her civil war.
Yeah. But dude, like that fight was brutal. That fight was brutal, man. Just
Brutal. It was very fatal at times. But everyone walked away unscathed for the most part. Like, for the most part, they were unscathed, but they definitely dealt damage to each other. Like, I don't think Nemo's ever been dehydrated and weakened in his life before. And I think that definitely scared him. Because if Wakanda is possible of tech, like in weaken me to such a degree, he'll probably respect them more. And he does. Because I don't think any enemy's been smart enough to identify that the water makes them as strong as it can get and then exploit it. I think it's always had like dumb enemies. Or just enemies who aren't that like, tactical. But I think after that near-death experience, he got scared straight and he started underestimating Wakanda and the Black Panther.
yeah. It was definitely really. Hey, this movie was so well done, man.
If they really wanted to, Shuri could have built a machine that just drank all of the water surrounding that entire, like, subcontinent of Africa. Honestly, good.
Yeah.
She could completely dry out Taliban if she wanted to. Like, if she really put her brain to it, she could drown out Taliban. She could, like, just dry them completely.
Or she could have just blown them up, sent a missile or something down there.
I think a missile would cause disturbances, but I think it would be too dangerous, given like the radiation and the nuclear fallout.
Yeah.
She would have to find a safe / for her that is safe option of defeating.
Yeah. That's it raises too many problems to just drop a nuke underwater. Dude.
Plus, it might blow up the entire planet if it touches its core.
Because Taliban is deep.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
And it might actually open the possibility of like other, heroes. Like just, the center of the earth for the Marvel world being home of the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
And that guy, Kazar? Can't remember his name, but like, he's basically
Something like that,
Marvel's
yeah.
Tarzan, so yeah. Yeah, he lives down
And
there.
even the moment is like Manhattan.
The Mole Man's just underground. He's not that deep.
Yeah. I would say though, Patton Oswalt, the Mole Man.
Yeah.
Green's Mole Man.
I'm not
even allowed to make. Point to your nose, give him some teeth.
I'm not even like making fun of him, but yeah, he's a perfect Mole Man. Just look at him, dude. Give him the glasses, the teeth, just
roll in this. Hey, Yama Khan is in the match. Cersei. So yeah, a character name.
Yeah. Hey, weird fact. Did you know that apparently Gemma Khan was also in Captain Marvel as one of the Kree?
Yeah, what did I just say?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear that, man. All I heard was something about Gemma Khan, and then I'm like, oh hey, by the way, dude.
Yeah, it was the blue Kree.
Oh shit. I mean,
Yeah.
we can explain that away and just say like, you know, that's an alien that happens to look similar to Cersei. You know.
Alien doppelganger.
Yeah, it's easy to explain. Like, yeah.
And again, the same thing we said with Lobo. He's just an alien doppelganger. Or a supernatural doppelganger.
I mean, is it supernatural or is it just like his, like the race that he's from, where he's able to do and have the abilities that he has? Is it more supernatural or is it just like the thing of his species?
Probably, it depends if it, like the supernatural aspect. But again, if he's just a guy from the planets, that's also fun. The question would be, what is he doing on Earth? How did he even hear of these characters from Earth? You know?
Yeah.
I think, like, linking into hell in some way, maybe like Lucifer even, like, that would be, like, a creative way to go about it. But then also, that also is leading this question of who would play Lucifer. I mean, I've got some good.
Wouldn't that be
picks.
Trigon?
Dude, and that was Trigon. Does Trigon need to be okay? I would say Trigon Keith David, just because of the voice alone. Yeah. Just because of the voice.
Yeah, he's got it. You know, he's definitely got the voice for it. It's like hilarious. Like just all these depictions of whenever I hate Teen Titans Go now, man. Because whenever I think Trigon, I just think of that Trigon. Like, man,
Yeah.
fuck that show.
Father of the.
This is the dad now, man. Like, what the.
I mean, he is a dad.
I know, but fuck, dude. Oh.
Oh, did you hear this? You maybe. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan wants to play Lobo.
Jeffrey, isn't he kind of old?
I mean, he most definitely is. But I don't know.
I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was gonna be Flashpoint Batman. Like.
I think he realized that shit had like long since failed, which is pretty sad.
Yeah. Because you could tell that's what they wanted for him in like BVS when they made him Thomas Wayne. So. Ish, dude.
But I think for me the most egregious like character assault was Lobo in that Superman prequel.
Oh no, that guy, that regular looking dude that they just painted up. Like,
not even a guy who like works out. Yeah, that was just egregious.
Like, what is that? That's just a dude. That's a cosplayer, man. Just.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. But I think to like populace has forgotten that show.
Yeah.
Just kind of similar to Pennywise.
Yeah, just. Pennyworth, was that really necessary? Did we need that? I'm not dissing the show or anything, but did we need to see that?
When we very much got sucked into prequel shows, prequel that, and then one of us got excited and was like, "Ooh, prequel Elfman," and no one cared like, at all. Not a single.
Just.
And shame for that actor because he seemed like he was genuinely excited to play this guy.
Yeah.
Different.
I mean, a
Shame. Like,
prequel
that guy
series focusing
seemed
on Alfred. Just, I don't know.
very
Yeah.
interesting enough. Yeah.
What made me laugh was Teen Titans Go to the Movies basically foreshadowed this. Remember when they were in the cinema and they were like, coming soon, and they're like,
yeah.
the butler.
And you know that they make fun of that shit.
Yep.
Like the TTG, they're very salty. Like there's fans who hate the show, and who talk about it's a bad reboot. They've made fun of those fans, kind of, fans say that they should be serious. Like they don't care. So I can definitely see them like deliberately making fun of that show, like the actual Alfred show.
Yeah, just that whole thing of like, it's like Alfred's getting his own show. There's a show about the car. There's a show about Batman's belt. It's like, okay, we see what you're doing. Just
everyone's getting a show except which is weird that he hasn't ever. Weird, right? We've gotten the Agents of Shield show, but not a Robin one.
I mean, we got Teen Titans. We got Titans basically.
Yeah. But just like a Robin story alone. Even if it isn't Dick Grayson.
I'd watch a Damian Wayne story. Yeah.
If it starts in the league.
Yeah, man.
Possibly. Yeah. Just seeing his life from birth to early adolescence to life at Batman. That would be a very interesting character. Because we never really know what's going on in Dane. So it was like this, like smart ass, cocky, overconfident little rat. But you never really see his POV, like a true POV. Interesting. Definitely would.
Yeah. It's certainly more interesting than a damn Dick Grayson TV show. Like, what about Dick Grayson have we not seen? Circus Kid, Robin, Nightwing. It's not much else.
I would like to explore the period from Batman. How he gets by. How he eventually finds, that kind of thing. I would appreciate that.
Really?
Life after Batman, yeah.
A Batman man, Warner Bros. Will never go for that, though. They've had opportunity after opportunity to do that, and they turn it down each time.
Exactly. Which is unfortunate.
Like, the closest we get to that is Gotham and, like, young Bruce. So...
I think Gotham only sucked, like, so young when you see him. And he's just got no abilities whatsoever because smart ass who has money.
But he's got everything else. I mean, he's already got the cave, he's already met Raish, he's already got the tech. Like, just...
Yeah.
You feel like that was too soon?
I thought that they would honestly age him up for Gotham. Like, between seasons, between his time with the league and stuff, training. But they just never did.
Yeah. And last we saw of him, he was just in the suit, fighting crime. Yeah. Hey, but that Joker, though... Oh, I'm sorry, that not Joker, but Jerome with his burned up face.
I mean, which gave me Heath Ledger vibes. It was like balding. But ultimately...
That was... When it came to, like, Velasca, the first guy, Jerome... He was much like Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah. The first Bullet Brother was crazy, like, Heath and stuff like that. The second was very...
It was much more like Nicholson, even his clothes.
Very like Stephen Miller. type of weird cunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but props to Cameron Monaghan for essentially playing two different dudes and two different versions of Joker, yeah.
As well as he did.
Yeah, man.
Because he has to like change up the brothers' personalities. It is like they're not the same person. And he does that masterfully.
Oh, shit. But yeah.
Yeah. I would see him as a Joker.
Yeah. I mean, when he's done with the Star Wars stuff, I mean, he's got that video game. So, yeah. That'll... Hey, props to him for that, too. That was good. I played that video game. It's great.
I think also they want to introduce him in the live action one as well.
Yeah, but... Yeah, it makes sense. Problem is where, though? Like, what timeline would he work best in? Yeah. Because that timeline's kind of a mess. The Star Wars timeline's kind of a mess, dude. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I think right now... Well... What's the most... Current age is what? Probably...
Maybe Mando? I mean...
Yeah, Mando... Rise of Skywalker / yeah, I think Mando's like like sort of like Django, you know, and whatnot. So yeah, I think Mando's like the current.
Yeah. Rise of Skywalker was like years afterwards, because no wait, Mando's set during the like Return of the Jedi, because we see Luke in season 2 and he's not like crusty old man or anything, so yeah.
So that's like, and it could also be right, yes.
Yeah.
To see Ahsoka. Yeah. Do you think that live action wise it would be a good idea to bring what's her name? I always forget her name. To bring in Ahsoka's into like the mainline universe.
To bring in Ahsoka into the mainline universe? Isn't she already there?
Yeah.
Oh, the present day thing in the Rise of Skywalker days. Wouldn't she be like really old? Because, you know, she was with Anakin back in the day, so.
Yeah. You know. But like it depends how they age.
Yeah.
In Mando, like post everything. Post Vader, post Empire and whatnot. She still seems to be the same-ish age as when Anakin was a young man. So that leads me to question, how does her race exactly age? Because like she has no wrinkles in her. She's just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely something to think about. Oh yeah, sent you this photo of dude from Krypton show. I mean, just to circle back to that. I mean, fucking look at this, man. Just there's nothing there. Just
Oh, this is Lobo.
yeah, they couldn't even like CGI some abs on him. Just
Dude, even like
dude.
he looks like a guy. This is the Halloween one.
Seriously, just
That's legit it. Like he looks like a guy with a somewhat good Lobo party.
yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy that they thought this would be well received by fans.
Yep. Ugh. Goddamn, dude. Just someone.
Like even this
Ugh.
better Lobo.
It's sad,
Probably
man.
try, given that it's to see that guy.
Hey, the CW with its average to okay
King
budgets.
Shark wasn't bad like that. I guess even like Gorilla Grodd, right?
King
Was kind
Shark
of
was alright. Pretty good for the CW's budget. I mean,
exactly, especially the fight in the Coliseum.
yeah.
Ish, but then the speed got weird. Ish.
Yeah. They couldn't quite.
That's
Yeah.
like by the time it like Nora and stuff, like running like their montage, basically just them on a treadmill, like fucking random backgrounds. It's horrible stuff. It's truly horrible stuff.
Speaking of King Shark, I remember hearing that Stallone said that, he'd been talking to like Gunn and them, and that we were gonna see more of King Shark somewhere down the line.
I mean, now it's be reused in another universe, particularly like Aquaman. I'm thinking Aquaman.
Yeah.
I could see like an adversary to Arthur.
Or an unlikely ally. I mean, like Arthur could absolutely take Nanaue, so
Yeah, definitely. Now it's like he's like a flying person strong, He's like a Solomon Grundy strong.
yeah.
Even Grundy's just a weird guy, who I think they never introduced me.
Grundy, that's basically
Yeah.
just Grey Hulk. I mean,
That's the thing. Like, it will never show him in action.
yeah, you don't want to draw that comparison, dude. You don't want people looking at the screen going, "Hey man, that's just Hulk with gray skin, dude." Like,
Thatcher would have to be that way, like
Yeah.
Thatcher, his musculature. It would just like 2012 Hulk, 20 Avengers Hulk, essentially. Like I have no doubt that they'll be, that they'll be able to attempt him, given that she is to do visual effects, but I don't think they'll even bother.
plus, why would you have Grundy? What would he do? What does he do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think he's like a bank robber. He's usually like a henchman.
Yeah,
He's either stealing,
mostly.
I guess, parts of a machine for some villain, or he's robbing a bank. That's the main shtick.
Yeah, because it's just a criminal. Just
Yeah. And it's weird too because Bane for the most part, he's also kind of a hired gun at times, but he does have the capacity to be independent, given how smart he is. But for most of the time, he's like a hired gun, especially in the DCU. He's just a hired gun in those movies.
a misuse of the character, because Bane is smart, but like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can definitely be independent. Like a kingpin guy, most definitely.
there was there's this thing I remember, like I'm like, yo, I was just grappling with it. I'm thinking like, what am I gonna do for the next like movies I'd like to fix video, and it just kept circling back to like Batman and Robin. I'm like, this movie is dog shit and I cannot fix dog shit. But then I heard the suggestion on Twitter and I'm like, oh damn, maybe I can, because one guy deposited that, okay, no, they spent so much money getting Arnold Schwarzenegger and like they had him play Mr. Freeze, and it's like, why didn't they have him play Bane? And then right there I was like, wait a minute, that is an entirely different movie and it's way better. Like, holy shit, Arnold Schwarzenegger is Bane. I'm like, damn, that would have worked.
That would have worked, especially like as a villain, an innocent villain.
Yeah, man. Shit. I'm like, damn, maybe I can fix this shit. Like, we can totally fix this movie now. Just change one thing. Oh, damn. But yeah, dude. Plus, we would have
Do
been.
you think that
Yeah. Right.
again? Because if they do, like, people wanting to be, I guess, represented. You definitely have the issue in conjunction with cast an actor who can realistically portray.
Yeah, we would have to find like an actor of Bane's. Well, that's the thing. Bane comes from a fictional country, so that's rough to cast anyway. But at the same time, he does have.
He's Latino.
Yeah.
Like that.
So.
Yeah. Tough.
Yeah, it's tough, and no one immediately jumps to mind when you think of like a big name Latino actor who could play that role.
No less one who's that big.
Yeah.
So it's tough. And like, it's very fun. I see a lot of Doctor Doom, you know, Romani, and yeah, look, I respect that. I want everyone to be represented, but at the same time, man, if we're low on options, just fucking take whatever, man. Like, it's hard because I don't see anyone complain. I still haven't to this day. I still haven't seen anyone that Wanda is played by American actress Elizabeth Olsen. I still haven't. You know?
Yeah.
But I guess with Doom, it's so important. And yes, look, get it. Part of his a major part of his character being this person from this nation. But man, sometimes it just feels too demanding. Like, yeah. I bet if you would have picked someone and announced it, you would have half of Twitter celebrate Romani. Promise you that.
But damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because even if you do find somebody of Romani descent, there's gonna be that half of Twitter that's like, man, this guy's wrong for the part because he doesn't have the chops for it. You know?
Dude, like, just how China, and this is sad because this is actually like his own people. Look at how much punishment and bullying Simu got for being actually.
Dude.
And that's like, leave us Asians whatnot. Well, but yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. But like, this is a character who should have been embraced by his own people. He should have been embraced. But they were like, he's too ugly. He's not attractive.
I don't understand.
Too short. He's yo. Stop pretty. Just damned if you do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. But in regards to Bane, like, what about Batista? Because there was some rumblings that before.
Well, yeah, and
yeah.
Wanted to be.
Yeah, he was gonna be in the Suicide Squad, but like, you know, he dropped out to make Dune. I respect that because, you know, it's Dune.
Definitely be back.
Yeah, he could.
And cancel. They will come.
Wait. Here's a question I never thought of as, like, I don't really think about, but what is Batista? Is he white? Like, is he Asian?
Batista.
Like, what is
Batista? Sounds like Brazil.
Yeah, but like, you look at him and he could definitely pass for a white guy. It's
yeah. In some instances, when he like. Let me just say ethnicity. Okay, so he's Filipino and so he's Asian. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
That was good. Dude, I remember I was reading a list somewhere and it was like 10 WWE superstars you didn't know were Asian. And I saw him there, I was like, what? Is this Asian? Really? Damn.
I hope that Filipino people are like, they don't look as heavily Asian as like other people from Asia. Like when you look at him carefully, you can definitely in the eyes. But he's not such an Asian displaying person.
Yeah. But
yeah, I think if he could young for his like if he was younger.
Yeah. I mean, for the longest time, I just thought he was Samoan. I mean, he looks. I mean, just looking at him, I was like, oh, he's Samoan.
Yeah.
No, just.
He has like a spiciness.
Yeah. Dude. But oh well. Shit.
Yeah. He might be Bane.
Yeah, he could definitely work as Bane. Plus, he's a wrestler.
And
he was a wrestler, so like Bane was a wrestler too, so it connects in that manner. He could believably play that kind of character.
And he's very close to James Gunn. You know, he stood by him when he was awful.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Indeed. Man, I just hope these things don't clash again. I just hope that, you know, Gunn doesn't announce, oh, hey, we're doing Suicide Squad 2 and, you know, Batista's going to be Bane. But then at the same time, Gears of War is like, oh, Batista's also going to be in our movie. It's like, fuck, again?
Dude.
Now he has to choose again?
Yeah.
Dude.
And I don't think anyone would want like a Witcher situation. Like, he's too busy for this.
Dude. Oh, that would suck, man. Like he's too busy to do this movie, but we really want to see him in this movie. Like just, yeah. That's kind of, this is a weird comparison, but that's kind of what's been going on with The Rock in a lot of his films. Like they asked him, like, hey, there'll be a bunch of movies they ask him about. Like, hey, how come there's no sequel to this, or how come, you know, like you announced this, but there's nothing been done. And it really just boils down to he's been too busy. You know, like he's got too many movies in the pipeline to do sequels to anything. So,
crazy, look at this. Like, early days before, you know, Vince changed his storyline, he used to be proudly Filipino. I guess it was reworked later.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is, you know. I mean, I kind of get it. You know, you gotta appeal to the widest market as you can.
You have to be like very ridiculous and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes.
But dude, though, I mean, it was. There was this thing. Oh yeah. Speaking of like shit being busy and The Rock and whatever, apparently there were plans set in motion like years ago. So that at some point there would be a match between The Rock and Triple H, and The Rock even appeared on an episode of SmackDown to like kind of tease the thing. But then like when years later, like they asked Triple H like, hey, how come that never happened? There was all this teasing going on, and the reason being was like, well, The Rock was just too busy. There was never like a point, there was never a year that they could like just clamp down and be like, okay, now we're gonna do it. You know, there was just so much going on. And secondly, at one point there was also gonna be a match between The Rock and Brock Lesnar, and The Rock was down for that, but like, you know, the studio didn't want that because, you know, he still had movies to film, and you're not gonna film a movie if your superstar gets hurt. So they just canned that because, you know, like, fuck, dude. Like, so many interesting things. You know he's not gonna win. I mean, this is Brock Lesnar, but, like, it would have been an interesting fight. Let me just say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Imagine if these fast food characters as their superhero counterpart that they play in movies.
The fast
like, that would be something.
That would be something. If, like, somehow, like, some way they got a chance to hook up with these characters, you know, just... Yeah. Wait, speaking of the fast films, there's a lot of crazy shit that goes on. But in your mind, what's the craziest shit you've seen of that Fast franchise?
That I've seen, probably that, like, you know, moving car rescue when Tom catches Eddie. Because no human can do that. Besides the falling the building shit in Fast 7. That, like, that whole car maneuver thing, please.
Yeah.
That's just okay. Okay. You know, we can go to space. You know, we go to space, but that's not happening in the real world.
And then later on, she asked him, like, how did you know the car would break off? There'd be a car to break off fall. He's like, I didn't.
Like, nah, bruh. You're not that lucky. You're not that strong. You're not that super. You're not that far. That's just no.
No, dude.
What you did is what Steve Rogers would do. So, yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
there have been so many unbelievable moments in that franchise, but the one that really jumps out at me when I think of this is kind of ridiculous, man, is aside from The Rock flexing out of his cast, aside from that, the one that jumps out to me is the plane where like they hook up all their cars and they manage to pull the plane down. Like, no. You know how heavy a plane is. You saw how big that fucking plane was. There's no way like 6 cars can just pull it down.
Dog, I got one that blew my fucking mind. Right? Is when Dom took down that supersonic jet with a fucking truck.
Oh yeah. As it was laying on his side and he was steering it from within.
Yep. What kind of Fast and Furious shit is this? Yeah. Just crazy.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I would have. I kind of recon. Just their universe is set. Maybe even the Hancock world.
For all we know. Maybe.
Yeah.
They're practically superheroes at this point. Even Hobbs and Shaw. Even Han. Just
Yeah.
The man avoided death, so
yeah. Hey, did you think his death was kind of hokey? Or was you like okay with that explanation?
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think they used retconned it. Like, he's good, we should have him back. Didn't we kill him? Now we can change all that shit.
Oh yeah.
I think like these make anything. Oh, that wasn't right. Oh, he survived that. Like these days, explosions are big bodies. You have, you know, explosives that are targeted not to kill you. Like there's so many bullshits and not chalk up.
Yeah. Like that it's like in No Time to Die when they have like that virus that only kills the person you wanted to. Like yeah, like
It's pretty much like those
yeah.
the goblin bombs when they
Dude,
eviscerate.
they turned those O's into skeletons and yet one blew up in Spider-Man's face. Literally his face.
MJ is like next to you. He's like lying on the floor, terrified, picture out of her mind. And
Dude.
he's just like, you know, ow, damn I. And he just, yeah, just kooky.
Dude.
But at least the newer bombs don't work like they look like actual explosion.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair, Tom Holland Spider-Man did get a face full of that shit. I mean, yeah, he knocked it away at the last second, but it was still close,
Yeah.
you know.
So yeah, but weird how like nothing truly blow up, you know. Yeah. But I guess it's better than what we've got. Then you also have Crossbones surviving the explosion in Winter Soldier.
He had a
Come back
fucking
to-
building fall on him. Like, he legit said in Civil War, like, you threw a building on me. Like, oh, you dropped a building on me. Like, the fuck?
Bro, you couldn't have survived that. Yeah, I see. You know, you're scarred and ugly as shit, but bro,
Dude.
come on.
Oh, shit. Like, when they took the helmet off, he was like, I think I look pretty good given the circumstances. No, you don't. No, you don't.
He's right. Dude, if a building fell on you, like flatter, like a jam donut, your guts would leave your body. How he's alive is me. He should have been a jam donut. But hey,
The fact that you can
Dead now.
stand, let alone be sitting there talking about you look pretty good, like, You should be paralyzed, man. If you survive that, you should be paralyzed, man. Like just.
You should be paralyzed. Your arm should be gone. You should be an amputee. It's just weird. He kept all your pictures. And as well, he kept them good enough to still be a good hand-to-hand combatant. Still. That's like miraculous, really. He should be like a bumbling man going to fucking physical therapy.
Dude, your brain, the amount of damage you take from that kind of thing, like...
The brain bleed, the brain nothing. Jeez, yeah, I know, he really...
Yep. And yet he survived that shit.
The world.
I get sucks that he's dead, because...
Who financed him, actually, after... Because Hydra was gone.
Huh.
Who paid for his surgery? Brought him to hospital. Dude.
Who was paying him to steal that vial he was going after? Like, who?
Like, it's not...
They never explained that.
I mean, who also apparently rescued him. Took him to hospital. And hired him.
And gave him all that tech.
And what happened after he died? Because he died. What about the other men? What about the, terrorist, whatever? What about them?
Widow caught that guy. That other guy who was with Shogun, so, yeah.
But we never hear from them again.
Yeah.
Never see them again. Bad truck again, weirdly. Bad truck. Like a person who was much more once off than Crossbones.
Yeah, like
You just
Bat
don't know who I am.
We saw Bat Rock again, but dude, that was so random, man. Like, why is this Cap villain popping up here in Cap? Like, I get it, he's a Cap villain. This is Falcon and Winter Soldier, whatever. But still, this guy.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. They just had to pad some of the interactions. They had to pad it.
I think it was a case of, like, we need somebody who's gonna fight Sam and can, like, test him as it's, like, fighting, but we need a recognizable dude as opposed to a guy we have to reintroduce or something. So they just pulled this dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Very interesting. And now he's dead. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. People never really die in the MCU.
I mean, them flag smashers are dead.
Pretty lax in terms of cause of death. In the MCU, that is. It's a pretty shit reason to die.
I mean...
Like, people get shot all the time in the MCU.
Did Sharon kill him?
Yeah, he died.
Damn.
He got shot. It's weird, right?
I mean, fucking Kingpin got shot, but we didn't see no body.
Yeah. But hey, we saw his dead body. Thing is,
okay,
he might be probably like, who knows? Like, we actually saw his body hit the floor. That's the problem. And, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, again, that actor, pretty good actor. Well, this is not a good actor, but he's acting because he was part of the UFC.
Yeah.
So, like, he still has some potential.
He could come back, but why though? I mean,
I don't know. Cat Villain Part 2.
Technically Part 3, because he was also Steve. So. Oh yeah.
Sam didn't really win that fight. He ran away.
Dude, again, it brings back that thing again, dude. Like, you remember my point? Like, whenever a superhero goes up against some high-powered being, they're okay. But whenever they fight a regular guy, they struggle. Like,
dude, I walk by.
Jesus.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like, the whole time I'm watching this fight, I'm like, why is Sam suffering this fool? Just throw a bomb or something. Like,
skip him with your wings, bro. They're vibrant.
Dude! Just like smack him and keep going.
Violence. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Like, I think that truck who's trying to hurt you versus Sam, the bit maybe unfair. Maybe if it was like Bloodlusted Sam, that would be different. That would be like one shot, you know.
Hey, speaking of the MCU shows and whatnot, now that the phase is over, we've seen Wakanda Forever, seen all the shows that we can. How would you rank this phase of the MCU? Like, from best to worst?
Okay, if you remove the show.
Yeah, remove the shows, just movies. Just movies.
It's been the weakest. Because you have about good movies. Only 2. Compared with phase 1, 2, and 3, is one, oh my god. I mean, first of all, Captain America. Oh, wasn't that good? But at least it had replay value. Still does. But that's like Iron Man. Oh, and I guess Incredible Hulk. It is an entertaining movie. I guess by critical standards, amazing. But that's already 3 movies. Iron Man 1. I guess Iron Man 2, because it's the same phase, technically, good, yeah. But you had these origin stories, which were pretty good. Then you have Avengers. Brilliant. That's already like more than 4 movies in one film. Phase 2, okay. Iron Man 3, okay, slow starts. But then, yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Good. Then you have Ant-Man. Good. Then you have Ultron, in a third movie. Still good. Still good. And then you have, which I take apart, but nowadays you have your Netflix shows. There was season 1. Yeah, Luke Cage. It was okay. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1, 2, 3. And then phase 3. Phase 3. Civil War. What else do you have? You have Spider-Man. Those 2 good movies. And then you have what? Guardians 2, I think? That's phase 3, right? Guardians 2. Is Black Panther as well. Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame, of course. Also, it's kind of the movie. You have Ant-Man and the Wasp and Thor: Love and Thunder. You have good movies. You have at least 3 good movies in each phase. If you remove the show, still 3 per phase. At least 3 really good ones. Phase 4. Because first of all, Spider-Man Far From Home was not phase 4. It was still phase 3. Phase 4? Okay, yeah. That's a good one. Black Widow. That's... yeah. Eternals, oof. That one burned them. Shang-Chi, okay. Halfway decent. And then the next movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. Absolute garbage. Violent, vomiting, disgusting garbage. And then we have Wakanda Forever. Brilliant.
Doctor Strange.
Emotion. Yeah. I even forgot about that movie. It was okay. Wasn't good, but it was okay.
Was it better than the first one?
No. But its only redeeming factors are like, damn, I can't even. because I don't want to use cameos as a redeem actor, because what does that say? But I can't use cameos. I can't use Patrick Stewart. I can't use any of them. Oof, I don't know. Maybe the grander narrative of Stephen learning to let go and move on. I guess that's a slightly redeeming quality. You know, I love you in every universe. Yeah. Kind of good, I guess. And again, that's Benny Boy's dialogue. That's not Waldron. That fucking hack. So, yeah, it had some redeeming qualities. You know, a lot of misses. Definitely a lot of misses in that movie. But I think it's like a 6.5. You know. But like the only good movies in this phase, just good. Just this movie is No Way Home and Wakanda. And I think 2 out of like 5 movies, that's not good enough. Or was it 6? How many movies have it? They've been 5 or 6.
Oh, Black Widow, Eternal, Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange. Yeah, 6.
So 2 out of 6 is a passing mark, in my opinion. It's just not.
You're okay with 2 out of 6?
No, I'm not. It's not. It's not even 40%. So I just think that yes, there were some movies that kind of helped us still believe in Feige's vision. You know, there were some shows and okay, Feige, we can. Oh my God, Wakanda Forever has earned $600 million already in 3 days. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's crazy. Did you hear that?
No time.
But yeah,
would you count Werewolf by Night as, you know, in that list of movies, or is it more in line with the shows?
If I can't.
Because I remember,
can't what?
I'm saying, would you, in terms of like out of the movies and stuff, would you feature Werewolf by Night on that list, or is it more in line with the shows?
Oh yeah, because it is like an TV movie. I would still count it.
Yeah.
You know, since it doesn't like, you know, cinematic. But it was definitely a good show. I would say, in terms of being a show, given that it was like, I would put it at the top, followed by like maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, that high up there, and at the end, it's the top and whatnot.
Yeah.
But dog, I need to do something real quick.
Yeah,
like, give me like 2 minutes.
I gotta head out. So, yeah.
Okay, reconvene tomorrow.
Yeah, sometime tomorrow. Peace.
I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be